Hello and welcome to my channel Story Quest. Today I'm going to share a heartwarming story about two brothers who will teach you the important value of respecting everyone around you, whether big or small. So gather around and get ready for a tale filled with love and kindness. In a small town of India lived two brothers, Tarun, who was 11 years old, and his younger brother Tanishq, who was 8. They were good boys who loved going to school and playing with their friends. One sunny day during the lunch break at school, Tarun and Tanishq were sitting together enjoying their lunch. They laughed and talked about their morning classes and plans for the afternoon. Suddenly, their attention was drawn to a commotion nearby. A boy named Sandeep, who was Tarun's age, was yelling at a younger boy named Akash. Akash had accidentally bumped into Sandeep, causing Sandeep's tiffin box to fall to the ground. Food spilled everywhere, and Sandeep was furious. He yelled at Akash, making him feel very embarrassed in front of all the other children. Akash's eyes filled with tears as he slowly walked towards the swing area and sat quietly on one of the swings. Seeing Akash's watery eyes and sad face, Tarun felt a pang of empathy. He decided to do something about it. Tarun walked over to Sandeep and gently placed a hand on his shoulder. "Hey Sandeep," Tarun said kindly, "would you like to share some of my food?" Sandeep took a deep breath and after a moment accepted Tarun's offer. As they sat down to eat, Tarun asked, "Are you upset about something else today?" Sandeep looked at Tarun in surprise and then nodded. He explained that he had gotten a scolding from his teacher for not completing his project on time. "She scolded me in front of the whole class, and everyone laughed at me," Sandeep admitted, his voice tinged with frustration. Tarun listened carefully and then offered, "I've already finished my project. Would you like some help with yours?" Sandeep's face lit up with a smile. "Really? You'd do that for me?" "Of course," Tarun replied. "But can I ask you something?" Sandeep nodded. "How did you feel when your teacher scolded you in front of everyone?" Tarun asked gently. Sandeep's smile faded as he recalled the incident. "It made me feel really bad and embarrassed," he said softly. "Would you want someone else to feel the same way because of you?" Tarun asked. "No, not at all," Sandeep replied, shaking his head. Tarun smiled warmly and said, "Do you realize that's exactly what happened to Akash just now? He didn't push you on purpose. He made a mistake and he feels terrible about it." Sandeep looked down, realizing his mistake. "I didn't think of it that way," he admitted. "I was just so angry." Sometimes adults forget that we deserve respect too, Tarun said. "If your teacher had talked to you privately, you might have understood your mistake without feeling humiliated. Similarly, we should also show respect to those younger than us." Sandeep nodded, understanding the lesson. Determined to make things right, he stood up and walked over to the swings where Akash was sitting, still crying. Sandeep gently hugged Akash and said, "I'm sorry for yelling at you. I know it was an accident." Akash looked up, his tears beginning to dry. He smiled shyly. Tarun and Tanishq, who had been watching, clapped their hands in excitement. "Well done, Sandeep," Tarun said. "Respect is important, no matter the situation." Tanishq looked up at his older brother with admiration. He had learned an important lesson about respect through Tarun's actions. As they walked back to class, Tanishq promised himself that he would always try to be respectful, just like his big brother. And so, the two brothers continued to grow and learn, spreading the value of respect wherever they went. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, let me know in the comments if there is a specific moral value you'd like me to create a story about for your kids. See you next time.